We wanted to touch on health and well-being. Some parts I'll start in English, and then Bachi Gujarati numbers. Okay? So there are some interesting facts about why we should meditate as part of our daily lifestyle for a better health and general well-being. From our birth till our death, the heart has to work very continuously and very hard. Every day, our heart pumps about 70,000 liters of blood, and actually, 70% of it goes to the brain and 30% to the rest of the body. The blood goes through arteries, through 70,000 kilometers in length, through arteries and veins. Okay, the heart pumps blood. It can pump the blood up to 42 feet high. So when we are tired, naturally, what do? We take a rest. However, the heart does not rest, or take a nap, or sleep, complain, or even go on strike. Okay? It's our servant. It serves us. So when we are active, the heart has to work very hard and harder, which means that it has less ability to purify the blood that is required to reach every cell in our body. So now this impure blood will contain cholesterol, lipids that can get stuck in our arteries, veins, which restricts the blood flow and circulation. Now this can lead to minor issues or can cause irreversible damage to the heart and could be fatal. Now, when the activity of the brain is stimulated, it demands and needs more amount of blood than normal. So it's so important to relax the mind as much as possible. Now, when the activity of the brain is stimulated and demands this blood, it's so important, as I say, to relax not just the mind, but also the whole body. And interestingly, to know that our diet is also responsible for stimulating 30% of brain activity. So, the next 70% is taken up by thinking, emotions, attitude, memories, and other processes of the brain activity. It is said that there may not be any medication available yet to protect ourselves from worries, anger, sadness, emotions, sensitive behavior, and stress. Okay, so what can we do to help ourselves? Okay, everybody knows, okay, following a healthy lifestyle, eat well, rest well, sleep well, exercise helps. And even meditation on a daily basis helps. So this is the question now, why meditate? Meditation helps both the mind, body to relax so it can detoxify and the heart gets a chance to purify the blood naturally. So it's said spiritual healing is a true healing in itself. Okay, I've been saying all this to you right now, but a lot of people might be thinking, okay, I hear what you say, yes, this all sounds really good, ideally, and makes sense in an ideal world. But I don't live in an ideal world. I work 7 days a week, in a stressful job, in a stressful environment. I sleep when I can, I eat at random times, I have family responsibilities, and the rest that goes along with life. I'm talking about myself, this is. So really, I don't have time for anything else. So what can we do? Okay? How many of people, everybody thinks like that, don't they? Who's got time? We live in such an environment nowadays, and with technology, it should make our lives easier. But has it? No, it hasn't. Okay? Because if you think about it, so it's so easy. Why do people go all the way to India right? To a village, we could do that, but yet we don't do that. We can't get that here. So, with this in mind, I would like complete participation, just for a few minutes, okay, everybody. So this is where you guys get involved. Okay? All right. So I would like to share two very, very simple suggestions that anyone can do, and I know and I believe will have a positive and well-being outcome, whether we are 9 or 90 years of age. Okay? So what is it? I'll tell you exactly both of them, and then we'll try. One is active breathing, and the other is a simple form of meditation. Everybody is something. I'm not going to tell you anything you don't do. We do this every day, but I'm just going to put a twist on it. So, what do I mean by active breathing? We're breathing right now. How about looking at it from a different angle? Efficient breathing. Okay? What do I mean by that? Breathing the way we breathe normally, we breathe shallow. So what I mean by that is, let's say if that's your lung capacity. So when we're breathing, we sort of say, look, if you watch I'll demonstrate what I mean by that. So if I'm breathing, that's how much I breathe. That's our normal breathing, okay? But if I could breathe to its full capacity, lung is like a balloon. So you can breathe and it can go even further. So what do I mean by that? So let's go and explain it in a little bit detail. So if I'm going to breathe, and this is active breathing. So if I breathe deeply and not forcefully, just deeply. So I've I've used my lung to the full capacity. And that's all it is. Now, you might say, I want to every day, all the time. We're not asking to do this all the time. So if you start off your day or last thing in the evening, just before you go to sleep, and it doesn't matter where you are, right? You could be in your house, you could be in your car, you could be in the bus, train, tube, wherever, okay? So if you start off with 1 minute, so let's say if you're in your home, and start off with just 1 minute, it may not seem a long, but it can last a long time if you start it. So basically it's just breathing deeply, not forcefully, just deeply, just for 1 minute. Now, I want everybody to do this, if we can, all right? So I'm gonna count, and believe it, this is gonna be 1 minute, okay? So for a moment, unless with kids around, if you are able to close your eyes, fine. If you're not, don't worry. But if you do, then you'll feel you'll get much out of it. So in a few seconds we'll start. So it's just breathing deeply. So I'll demonstrate once again. So that's it. Not difficult, is it? That's all you have to do. Who said that? Okay. All right, so okay, start. At your own pace. It's not a competition. This is only for you. Be selfish. It's not about anybody else, it's about you. The reason I ask you to close your eyes, so you don't watch what's the next person doing. That is 1 minute. Relax. It's a lot, isn't it? Okay? So you can build it. All right, as you go along, the more you do, the more confidence you get, the more you can sit, the more number of times you can do it and build those minutes. Okay? This can be used for any time, anywhere. If you're feeling a bit of anxiety, like right now I'm speaking to you guys, or if you're going for an interview, if you have to speak in front of your bosses or anything, 2 minutes before you go in, take deep breaths, you just calm yourself down, and you feel that confidence. Okay? So, and the next bit is a meditation. Okay? I don't want to go through on a full-blown meditation. People say, when you mention that name, of the meditation namle, oh, it opens up a wide, absolutely subject, which people say, I can't do meditation. Okay? But we are going to meditate today. All right? And I want full participation. Be selfish again. The most simplest form of meditation is following your breath. Okay? So once again, chikari sage, tame ankuvichi, and jo tamar breath, and just follow your breath. Okay? So once again, we'll do for a minute, but you can build it. So, ready? Start. Close your eyes. Just follow the breath. Watch it hit the nostrils, nakma. And you're not forcing now. It's not active breathing, it's your normal breathing. So just follow it. Watch where it goes. Follow the breath all the way into your lungs. And watch it come out. Feel it. You'll feel the cold air. Cold air going in, you'll feel the warm air coming out. Okay, that's about 1 minute. Now, this is probably a difficult environment to do this, but in your comfort of your own home, so you'll see and do this again, build it from 1 minute, build it more and more and more. You'll see the benefits of it. Okay? And that's all I wanted to share with you today. And try it. If it works for you, great, keep it up. If it doesn't matter. But I can guarantee you'll see some real positive benefits and positive outcomes. Okay. Now, on the final note, for the last few weeks and I think a few days, it's been difficult for a lot of families because we've had a few souls who's parted from us. Okay. And without mentioning any names, just wanted to sort of say, take a moment and say, may their souls bask in eternal bliss. Our prayers are with them and all their families, and we will like to observe a minute of silence in their honor. Okay, so just. Namah Shivaya.